morning. Okay, I'm just going to close the door for privacy.
Hello, my name is Chelsea Kelly. I'm a registered nurse. This is Brooklyn Violette. She's my registered nursing student, and she's going to be helping me with your health history today.
Well, nice to meet you.
Would you mind if we have a seat?
Sure.
Okay, let's do this.
So you want to hear my story? Well, not much for talking, but I can give you the highlights. There's a lot that's happened over my 80 years.
Yes, I'm sure you have lots to share with us. I'm just going to check your ID band. Can you verify your name for me?
Yep, the name's Sherman Yoder, but I answer to Red. No one around here even remembers my real name.
So, what brings you here today?
I have a sore on my big toe.
Alright, so before we assess your foot, would you mind if we just ask you some basic information?
Sure, that sounds good.
Alright. So, what's your date of birth?
August 12th, 1936. I was born in my parents' house in the downstairs bedroom. Mom had already delivered 6 kids, and there was no way I was waiting for Dad to finish feeding the hogs and get Mom to town before I came out. Mom used to love that story.
So, you used to live on a farm?
Yep. Yeah, I still live on the farm. Dad bought this farmhouse and the first 100 acres right before he went off to World War I. Yeah, folks saw good times and bad times in this old place, and so have I. All my brothers and sisters left the land as soon as they could. I was the only one of the lot to care about this place and to want to carry on what Dad started. I really haven't gotten far from this spot in my entire life. The one time I did get it in my head to try something different, I ended up in Korea with an army uniform on. I was glad to get back to this place after that stint, and I've been here ever since.
Wow, it sounds like you're really dedicated to the farm.
I know, I love it.
Are you married?
Yeah, I married the neighbor girl Bessie when I got back from Korea. She was 8 years younger than me, and her dad didn't think we worked well together, but he was wrong because we celebrated our 50th anniversary the week before she actually passed away. Yeah, we had such a good life together. That was 10 years ago that she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your wife.
Yeah, me as well.
That's okay.
I just have a few more questions for you. Do you have any allergies?
I'm allergic to penicillin, but that's the only one that I am aware of.
Okay, and do you smoke or drink?
I'll have a couple beers every night around supper time, but no, I never smoked in my life. No.
Oh, that's good to hear. Do you have any family history of health problems?
Well, my mother had a heart attack when she was in her 40s, and my dad died of lung cancer when I was young, actually.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you have any heart or respiratory problems?
Nope, I'm as healthy as a horse.
Oh, that's good to hear. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have a son named John.
And does your son live on the farm with you?
Yep, he lives on the farm with his wife, Judy, and their son.
Okay. And do you still do work around the farm?
I don't do much of the farm work anymore. Our son John takes care of the crops and the few animals we have. I still go out to the hen house every morning to collect the eggs, though.
Well, that's nice to hear that you still try and help out. Do you find that the work is hard on your body?
I'm a little stiff in the morning, but I get loosened up enough to walk out to gather some fresh eggs to go with my bacon for breakfast.
That's good. Do you go out often, like with family and friends?
Yeah, I get into town about once a week. On Monday morning, me and my buddies meet up at the VFW for a coffee and donut break. I get caught up on all the town gossip, and we laugh and bellyache about what's going on in the world.
So do you find that your friends help you stay positive?
Yeah, it's always nice to talk to them about what's going on.
Alright, and how old are you, Red?
3 weeks ago, actually, I celebrated my 80th birthday. My daughter-in-law, Judy, organized a big to-do at the church after the Sunday service with cake and ice cream and all the fixings for my party.
Oh, that sounds good. Did you have any cake?
I had a big piece of cake, but I skipped the ice cream. Doc Baker was there, and I knew he would scold me about eating too much sugar.
Why would he worry about your sugar? Do you have diabetes?
Yeah. 6 months ago, he told me I had diabetes, and I started taking a pill for it. But a few weeks ago, he put me on insulin.
Okay, well, it sounds like if he's put you on insulin, then your diabetes has gotten worse.
I figured I should be able to eat what I want. Come on, I'm not gonna live forever. It was my favorite cake, German chocolate. I ate it in the kitchen so the doctor wouldn't see me. But what do you know, just as I was shoving the last bite into my mouth, his nurse came in and caught me, but she just winked at me and smiled.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your birthday cake, but it sounds like your diabetes is getting worse. So it would be a good idea to limit your sugar intake. Your pancreas makes a hormone called insulin, but your body has grown resistant to the insulin. Your doctor put you on more insulin to help your body absorb the sugar. If you keep eating a lot of sugar, pose a risk for your health. Exercise helps to burn off the sugar though. Did you take a walk after you ate your piece of cake?
Yeah. After the party, I went out to the mall with John and the grandkids. I'm not one for shopping much, but I needed a new ink cartridge for my printer.
Okay.
And the computer store is actually the one place I like to look around in.
Okay.
Too bad we parked clear on the other end of the mall so the kids could walk past their stores that they like Grandpa to buy them a little something in.
Well, it sounds like you did a lot of walking. Did you find you got tired easily?
Well, John got real mad at me when I asked if I could sit and rest for a while, so I just kept walking.
Oh, okay. When did you notice the sore develop?
My new shoes that I got were a little tight. I didn't feel anything, but when I got home, there was some blood on my sock, and then I saw a sore on my big toe.
Okay, and when did you start to feel pain as a result of the sore?
It must not be too bad since it's not hurting except for when I try to put my shoes on.
All right, so my student nurse is just going to take a second to gather your vitals, and then we'll continue with your health assessment.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna take your blood pressure. If you wouldn't mind just taking off your coat for me, please.
Sure.
Perfect.
Now,
Then,
Brooke, you just tell me the numbers, and I'll record them for you.
Okay, awesome. So I'll just get you to place your arm up on the table here and just relax. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Your blood pressure is 135/60, which is good.
Okay.
Alright, and then next I'm going to measure your SpO2 with this.
Okay.
So just put your finger there. Perfect. Alright, and then while that's on your finger, I'm just going to take your temperature. Right. Alright, if you could just open up for me. Perfect, and just place it under your tongue and just hold it. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Your temperature is 37. And your SpO2 is 99, which is very good.
Good.
And then last, I'm just going to take your pulse.
Okay.
All right. Okay, perfect. So your pulse is 70, and then your respiration I took at the same time is 14, which those are both within the normal range.
That's good.
Okay, well, thank you, Brooke.
Thank you, young lady.
You're good.
So is there anybody who can help you at home to take care of yourself?
I showed the sore to John and Judy the other day, and Judy said she would call the doctor to see what she should put on it.
Okay. And what about your son, John? Can he help you at home?
John gets so irritated when I need extra help. I hope I can just continue to soak my foot in hot water to clean it out.
Okay. Okay, well, you'll need to keep the sore dressed and provide pressure relief to the area. And you should also keep it clean and make sure that you get an adequate amount of protein.
Okay. Judy was a nursing assistant at the old folks home for many years. I'm hoping she'll be able to help me with this.
Okay. If you would like, I can help you request home care nurses to help you.
Yeah, I like the idea of home nurses to come as long as my VA benefits pay for it.
Okay, well, we can for sure look into whether or not your benefits provide this coverage.
Okay. That way they can see that I'm doing just fine living here on my own.
Right.
I was searching on the internet actually for the best way to treat this sore.
Okay.
There's so many sites that talk about foot sores if you're diabetic. Some of those pictures are pretty scary. I can't sleep at night thinking about what could happen if this doesn't heal.
Yeah, so I understand that you're concerned about the sore. However, you should be careful about where your information is coming from, because not everything on the internet has accurate information or medical treatments.
Yeah, of course. I haven't slept through the night for years. Even the couple of beers I have at night when I'm on the computer don't seem to be helping me anymore.
Okay, and do you take any medication to help you sleep?
Judy sometimes gives the kids Benadryl to help them sleep, so I've been taking a couple when I go to bed. They seem to help me sleep a little better.
Okay, now did you know if you take Benadryl as a sleep aid, your body will actually become susceptible to the medication? And this means that if you develop an allergic reaction and you take Benadryl, it will be ineffective in treating that allergic reaction.
Okay. As a matter of fact, I actually need to wrap this up now. Promised Jack, my grandson in college, that I'd Skype him in a few minutes. He just started the agronomy program at his university, and I love to hear what he's learning and give him encouragement to come back to the farm.
Okay, thank you so much. We very much appreciate it. I would like to assess your foot though, so would you mind coming back with us to the exam room and so we can drop the proper recommendations for your sore?
Sure.
Okay.
So, thank you.
Go.
Just follow us.
Okay.
Just open the
Just right back here. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good, thank you.
All right. We'll just provide more privacy again.